While we were in Stockholm, we were treated to a most extraordinary evening where photography meets culinary artistry. Within the historic walls of Winterviken, once Alfred Nobel's dynamite factory, was transformed into Stockholm's most elegant event space.
YOLO adventure, live your dreams, chase the sunsets, follow streams, one life, one chance, come explore. YOLO adventure, there's so much more. Dive in deep, climb up high, touch the stars, reach for the sky.
A multi-sensory journey awaited us where art extends beyond time.
Kevin.
Good evening. Thank you.
Ready, let's go.
Yeah. So we are at Winterview in Stockholm, Sweden, and we are at the location of Alfred Nobel's dynamite factory. And it was here in this factory that he made his dynamite and put it all in sticks and then shipped it all over the world. For this evening's World Cruise special event, Silversea has flown in the cast from Mamma Mia, the big hit of ABBA, and the cast is going to perform for us tonight.
Hello, Richard.
How are you?
Hi, Richard.
Hello. Good evening. Hello, Joseph.
How are you, sir?
I'm well, and how are you? Good evening.
Hello. How are you?
Hello, Neil. Good. Hello.
Great stuff.
haven't done anything yet and you're clapping already. We're off to a brilliant start. Thanks so much for joining us for yet another of our special World Cruise events. And I think with our last one that we had in Paris at Versailles, I thought, wow, how are we going to even come close to that? And this is a wonderful venue, a wonderful evening, and I think you're going to enjoy it probably just as much. So this evening, what I'd like to do is just tell you a little bit about where we are, just a tiny bit, and I think you know already, but I think everyone's heard of Alfred Nobel, and of course, so well known for basically inventing dynamite, and he had a factory some way away from here, and that factory blew up. Unfortunately, his brother was in it at the time, and he established this in 1891, and this is where then he set about really manufacturing the dynamite. There used to be loads of workers where we are now, and here they would produce the sulfuric acid and then start adding the nitro and the glycerin to it, and then kneading it together into pastes, and then they would make the dynamite sticks and produce them all and then send them and export them around the world on ships. So it's a very auspicious venue that we're in, and there's history in these bricks. The people that have been through this building, it's astonishing. So we'd like to welcome our head chef here, Marcus, and our pastry chef, Daniel, and our sommelier, Eric.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure having you here. So tonight you will be having a 6-course menu. We will start with some caviar, French. And for the dessert, I invited my dear friend Daniel, who actually made the Nobel Prize dinner dessert 6 times, just for you tonight. So here's Daniel.
It feels like it's been really cold and dark in this country forever. So tonight's dessert is a Swedish summer dessert with vanilla, rhubarb, strawberry, and some lemon gelato. Hope you enjoy it.
Good evening, and the wines we're going to drink tonight is Louis Roeder vintage champagne that we started downstairs. The white wine tonight is Martin Kodak's. It's an Albarino from Garcia, Spain. And we're going to serve you Luis M. Martini, Cabernet Sauvignon from Sonoma Country from California.
And I wanted to mention one thing as well with the wines that we have here, and it's come as a complete surprise, but one of the wines they've chosen, we actually have the family members who created these wines initially amongst our world cruises. So our Martini family there. Hey Jackie, absolutely wonderful. It's just, this is a complete surprise to us as well, and to the Martini family, that and it's so that's really something special.
So I'm here with Jackie Martini of Martini Vineyards, and on our menu today is a Cabernet Sauvignon. Here we are in Stockholm, Sweden, a long way from
Napa Valley or Sonoma. So my husband and I in 2012 came to Sweden to open up the market for Louis Martini wines. He just had a great trip, and one of the chefs came back and did the French Laundry with us. It was so much fun. But my husband quit making wine in 2015. The family sold in 2002, but he stayed on till he retired in 2015. So to open up the menu and see Martini wines, the first I've seen it in all 100 and something days on the cruise, just made me smile at this event.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
good. So when you hear me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though the love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on?
Seems so far away, though we were standing near. You made me feel alive, but something died, I feel. I really tried to make it out. I wish I understood what happened to our love. It used to be so good.
So when you hear me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. The love you gave me, nothing else can save me. SOS. When you're gone, how can I even try to go on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on? When you're gone, though I try, how can I carry on?
Change your mind, I'm the blessing in life. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. You can leave me, let me know I'll be around. If you got no place to go, you're feeling down. Know that you're my very best, baby, can't you see? If you put me to the test, take a chance on me.
400 million records worldwide. They have a smash hit musical in London. Mamma Mia has been running on the West End for over 26 years now. They have 2 blockbuster movies to their name, and if the rumours are to be believed, there will be a third. But what is it that has made them so successful? What's their secret sauce, if you will? Well, to be honest with you, if we knew that, we'd all be doing it, right? But for me, it's a whole combination of factors. Unbelievably catchy tunes, some timeless melodies, but at the heart, a real authenticity to the group. This next song was written by Benny not long after his divorce from Agneta, and for me is the perfect example of what sets ABBA above the rest.
I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. No winner takes it all. No winner takes it
There is nothing we can do, no with me, no with you. We just have to face it this time. Making up is never easy, I know, but I have to go. Knowing me, knowing you is the best I can do. Knowing me, knowing you is the best I can do. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed ya. Yes, I'm broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who could live without it? I ask in honesty. What would life be without a song or dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in honesty. What would life be without a song or dance? What are we? So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me. So I say thank you for the music, for giving it to me.
And that's the story.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
YOLO adventure.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you in the next video.
YOLO adventure. There's so much more.